Hey guys, Eric here, back in the school garden. If you're new to our channel, I am one of the education specialists for Easton Banks Learning and Life Center, and you're tuned in to a new video here on our channel. Excuse me. So I'm gonna take you around to show you what the students just did. We just finished our first garden session for the semester, for the rest of this school year. The first garden session for the rest of the school year, yeah. And I'm just going to show you around what the students have started so far. Today is the first day of us getting back into the garden with starting our plants for the new growing season and just starting the process of cleaning up and preparing for the new garden season ahead of us. We have gone through at least 2 different topics today. As far as the students are concerned, today we discuss soil respiration and the importance of understanding the relationship between organic matter, soil microorganisms, the climate, and soil moisture, because I want them to understand that if the soil is not healthy, then your plants will not be healthy. So we discussed some of that. That was a 2-part lesson. Today was the first part of the lesson. Next, in another 2 weeks, we'll have the second part of the lesson. And then the second topic that we discussed was seed starting. And I'm gonna, show you guys around with the seeds that were started today. But we just discussed how to start your seeds, how many seeds to put in each cell, the importance of bottom watering, and there was one more thing we discussed. It leaves me right now. I don't remember the second topic. I know we discussed something else in regards to seed starting, but I can't remember. So let's just fast forward and I'm gonna show you all the seeds that the students started today. And if you guys could hold me accountable for getting content of the students, because I totally forget. We have parents fill out parent consent forms on what they want their students to be, if they want their students to be in our printed materials, educational materials, or just restricted usage and just be in our videos. So we do have some students that the parents don't mind them being in our YouTube videos, so we're going to show them doing the work and having more of their like opinions and their thought processes in the garden shown on camera, because I want them to be a part of this journey, things like that. So I need you guys to hold me accountable. For this one, this is the tray that I started. The plants are getting a little leggy, which I do not like. Last spring, the plants were not like this. So maybe if I put them outside, that'll be better. I don't know. But these are broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, collards, lettuce. Well, some lettuce. We have this tray of lettuce that's not growing. And we planted some marjoram, which were very tiny seeds. I'm so excited to see them fully grow. If you have any advice on how to help these leggy vegetable seedlings, please let me know. Moving over here to this side of the table, the students started, what is this? Thyme. I had a teacher in here too, so the teacher was learning aside the students. So we have thyme. This is, you put out the wrong part, Vivian lettuce. Fix that. What is this? That's some more lettuce, and then some more lettuce. No, this is spinach. Bloomingdale spinach. Over here we have 4th of July tomatoes. This is a tomato mix. I don't know the varieties in that. This is San Marzano tomatoes. This is red cherry tomatoes. And then this is a tray that I did. This had some purple Cherokee tomatoes that I harvested seed from my own garden back at home. And I decided, let's have some purple Cherokee tomatoes in the garden at the school. So that's a tray that I started there alongside the students. And then over here, this is I think these are purple tomatillos. This tray here are hot pepper salsa peppers. So like a mix of different hot peppers. This tray right here is jalapenos, cayenne peppers, and what is this? Pretty and sweet. This is like a sweet pepper. Moving over to the last tray that students did, we have cilantro, purple basil, what is this, parsley, brandywine tomatoes, and dill seeds. Took me a little minute because the handwriting of some of the students is a little off. This is just a tray of soil that the students were working with. And so we have, like, this is the lesson for today. We had a lot of different vocabulary. We had a discussion piece where the students were split up, discussing like how climate, biological activity, soil moisture, amount and quality of organic matter and soil texture affects soil respiration. And then we just discussed soil respiration management practices. So with our curriculum, we really want to get the information to the students as simple as possible, just so that when the students are in the classroom, they can connect the ideas and knowledge that they're learning in the classroom and out here with us in the garden. It's very important, like I told them, to understand the connectivity between soil, plants, and soil microorganisms and the climate, because all of that is very connected, and without understanding that process of how the soil microorganisms utilize organic matter to, convert all of these large amounts of carbon dioxide, phosphorus, nitrogen, all that, break it down to smaller increments so that the plants can then use it and create that cycle again. If we don't understand that process, then we really won't understand how to fully and effectively grow our plants. So I'm really glad that they're understanding that. I did mention to them to just be more confident when answering questions, because 9 times out of 10, they were providing correct answers to my questions. But you know how you're unsure, and so you are a little timid, but I want them to be confident in their answers so that they know that even if they may provide a wrong answer, don't be afraid of, answering questions, because we're all here to learn, right? So that's pretty much what we have done today. Next week, I only will have one class because the other class is doing every other Thursday. So next week, we're gonna be actually out in the garden, yay, with, pulling weeds, adding more soil, organic matter, compost, extending the row over here behind the greenhouse. Matter of fact, let me show you guys what row I'm actually talking about. Lovely. I know you guys previously saw it in one of our videos. I'll put it in the screen to the right. That's the video that showed you we had kale over here. I think we had one cauliflower plant, Swiss chard, lettuce, our Chinese cabbage before that frost killed it. It was so luscious. And we still have cilantro here, which is still growing. It looks like it's going to seed though. But we still have some cilantro that is okay to harvest. But it was so much over here. Luckily, the kale is still here, but I don't know if it'll be better once it starts to get a little warmer. We have Swiss chard there. But it was so luscious over here, and right now all we really have that's really growing, taking off, is the garlic. But over here, I really want to remove all these weeds that we have, and then put a nice thick layer of compost over it, and then move the garden bed this way towards the left so we can utilize this space. With the last season, We only utilized that edge to about right here. I think, yeah, like right here, because we had deal here. And that was enough space for last season. But since I really want the students and us as a whole to grow even more food, which will be donated to them and families in need throughout our community, we really need to extend all the way over here. We would definitely need more soil because it's literally barren. Things grow over here, but in order for us to grow the plants that we want to grow, we're going to need to add a lot more organic matter. And I want to remove this bush too. So we're just going to be gutting all of this out next week. All right, guys, that's the video for today. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's happening here in the school garden. If you haven't watched our video about what's happening over at the community garden, make sure you go watch that video here. If you also, guys, I had a quick question. Does anyone know how to improve, what's the word? Not like soil retention, but like, so here, this is an apple tree right here. And when it rains, this entire area gets very soggy. And I noticed the last time it rained, the water here at the base of the tree, it collected and it didn't go, like we had poor drainage. So does anyone know, can anyone provide any tips on how to improve soil drainage to a tree that has already been planted? Because I don't want to disturb the roots. We just planted a tree not too long ago, just a few months ago. And so it's fairly new there, and I don't want to damage it at all. And I don't really know how to, how to improve soil drainage. So if you have any tips on that, please let us know in the comments. Right now I'm just looking around at all the trees. They have buds. None of them have really started to open up. Oh, look at our blueberry tree, the one that has always been here. It's starting to come back to life with new buds and new things. I think I don't know. I do want to cut, like prune it. I'm thinking I'll cut this. Let me show you guys. I'm thinking to cut this newer, like, extension off. If I cut it there, then this will be a little bit more, balanced, I'm guessing. And it'll put more energy into the main stalks. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments. But yeah, that's everything in the garden. I did want to show you one last thing. The apple tree, the I guess that's how you pronounce it, Einshimmer apple tree. It's blossoming so beautifully. Like, it has buds already coming. And look, it's already blossoming. Look at that, it's so pretty. Guys, that is so pretty. I think what I'll do is take a picture and post it on our Instagram. So make sure that you follow us on our social medias accounts. Facebook and Instagram is EBLLC INC. And TikTok is Project Grape. I will be posting that picture later today because that is so beautiful. First time ever seeing a fruit tree in person blossom. So that's so cool. I doubt we'll have any trees this year. I mean, any fruit this year. We may have fruit, but I'm sure as the years go on, the fruit will get even better, even sweeter. But yeah, that's everything that's happening here in the garden. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video. And we'll see you guys later in the garden. Bye.